Welcome to Celestial Scrolls, where we bring ancient Chinese myths and legends to life. Today, we continue the legendary tale of Journey to the West, diving into one of the most thrilling chapters in Sun Wukong's rise to power. After seizing the Ruyi Jinggu Bang from the Dragon King, the Monkey King's defiance reaches the Jade Emperor himself. What happens when heaven tries to tame him? Will Sun Wukong bow, or will he declare war on the gods? This is Episode 4, The Great Sage Equal to Heaven, where trickery, rebellion, and divine battles shake the celestial realm. If you love epic myths and action-packed legends, make sure to subscribe and join us on this legendary journey. The heavens strike back. News of Sun Wukong's defiance spread across the celestial court like wildfire. The Jade Emperor, though calm, could not allow such insolence to go unanswered. "This monkey," he said, "has declared himself equal to heaven. Such arrogance must be corrected." A general stepped forward. Li Jing, the celestial general of the pagoda-bearing heavenly king. "Your Majesty, grant me an army, and I shall drag this unruly beast back in chains." The Jade Emperor nodded. "Go, and ensure he learns his place." Heaven's army marches. From the celestial gates, Li Jing led a mighty host, thousands of heavenly soldiers, armed with golden spears, divine bows, and enchanted chains. They marched through the skies, their banners fluttering like burning comets. On Flower Fruit Mountain, Sun Wukong sat atop his stone throne, sipping immortal wine. His monkey subjects feasted around him, celebrating their newfound freedom from the heavens. Then a scout rushed in, breathless. "Great Sage, a heavenly army approaches!" Sun Wukong's grin widened. "At last! They acknowledge my power enough to send an army." He rose, grasped his Ruyi Jinggu Bang, and stepped onto his somersault cloud. "Let them come!" The Battle of Flower Fruit Mountain. The sky darkened as heaven's army arrived. Li Jing, standing at the front, called out, "Sun Wukong, you have disrespected the Jade Emperor. Surrender now, or face divine retribution." Sun Wukong twirled his staff. "Surrender? Ha! You should be the one kneeling before me, the great sage equal to heaven." Li Jing's patience snapped. "Attack!" The heavens roared as arrows and spells rained down upon the mountain. But Sun Wukong laughed, spinning his staff into a golden blur, deflecting every strike. Then he leaped into battle. With each swing of the Ruyi Jinggu Bang, celestial soldiers were sent flying. He grew the staff as thick as a mountain and smashed through the ranks, sending warriors tumbling like leaves in a storm. One general after another fell before him. Even Neza, the mighty warrior prince, could not best him in combat. Within hours, the great army of heaven was in disarray. The heavenly retreat. Li Jing, battered and bruised, knew they had underestimated the Monkey King. With no other choice, he ordered a retreat. As the heavenly soldiers fled, Sun Wukong roared in victory, "Tell your Jade Emperor that Flower Fruit Mountain belongs to me." Heaven had failed to subdue the Monkey King, but this battle was only the beginning. The Jade Emperor's Dilemma. Back in the celestial court, the Jade Emperor sat in silence as his defeated army limped back. A minister spoke hesitantly. "Your Majesty, this monkey is too powerful. Perhaps we should try a different approach." The Jade Emperor sighed. "Very well, we shall not fight him. Instead, we shall trick him." He summoned a celestial messenger. "Invite Sun Wukong back to heaven. This time, we shall give him a title truly worthy of his pride." The trick of the grand banquet. A divine cloud descended upon Flower Fruit Mountain once more. This time the messenger spoke with great reverence. "Great sage, the Jade Emperor recognizes your might. He invites you back to the celestial court, not as a mere stable master, but as an honored guest." Sun Wukong stroked his chin. "An honored guest, you say?" "Yes," the messenger continued. "A grand banquet is being held for the gods, and you are invited to dine among the immortals." Sun Wukong beamed. "Now, that sounds more like it." "A feast for the gods, but not for the Monkey King?" When Sun Wukong arrived, the celestial halls glittered with golden tables, divine wines, and heavenly peaches, fruits that granted eternal life. He eagerly looked around, but something was wrong. The banquet had already begun without him. Not a single seat bore his name. No immortal acknowledged his presence. A servant whispered behind him, "Why would a monkey be allowed to dine with the gods?" Sun Wukong's hands clenched into fists. The Jade Emperor had never truly welcomed him. This was all a farce, a trick to make him feel small. But Sun Wukong was no fool. The Monkey King's revenge. With a wicked grin, he vanished in a blur. He reappeared in the Garden of Immortal Peaches, stuffing the divine fruits into his mouth. Then he crashed into the celestial wine vault, drinking the finest elixirs dry. Finally, he stormed the Pillar of Alchemy and devoured Laozi's legendary elixirs of immortality. When the celestial guards finally arrived, Sun Wukong laughed. "Thank you for the feast, but now I must be going." Before anyone could stop him, he vanished in a flash. He had stolen heaven's most sacred treasures, and now all of heaven would hunt him down. To be continued. And that's the end of episode 4, The Great Sage Equal to Heaven. Sun Wukong has defied the Jade Emperor, defeated heaven's army, and stolen the celestial treasures. But his battle with the gods is far from over. We'll be back with episode 5 soon, where the full wrath of heaven descends upon the rebellious Monkey King. You won't want to miss it. So subscribe and turn on notifications to stay tuned. Here at Celestial Scrolls, we'll keep bringing you epic tales from Chinese mythology. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.